Works great for my house. I will likely come back and update this review in the coming weeks and months, but while I had a moment I wanted to offer a first look. I received the product. I have the 48-port managed smart switch, 2 days ago and set it up at my office in prep of bringing it to a client on this coming Tuesday. I actually found what I thought were two pretty big problems with my unit, but they were quickly resolved by pretty impressive chat support. More on that later. The product itself feels solid. Sturdy metal chassis and great out-of-the-box perception of quality. This is not a cheap-feeling piece of hardware. I connected it to my network and had my first issue. Now, anyone setting up a 48-port smart switch should know where to look. As I did. But that doesn't change the fact that the engineer who decided that its default IP address should be 192.168.0.1, or really, anything ending in 0.1, needs to be fired. Then stoned. Needless to say, when I plugged it into my existing network, everything in my network stopped working because I now had 2.0.1 devices. No issue. I logged in as admin, changed its IP to 192.168.0.2, upgraded the firmware. Hitting apply after each change. Here comes the next issue, and again, it's a very small issue. I then realized I had it in a bad spot on my desk, so I unplugged it, moved my stuff around and plugged it back into power. And all of the settings I changed were back to the defaults. I made all my changes again. Unplugged again. And yes, they reset again. Not wanting to bother troubleshooting, I fired out the chat support window with TP-Link. Less than 90 seconds later, the issue was explained by rep, Camille. As it turns out, there is an apply button near every setting, which I used, but there is also a master save config menu item. Click link in description for more reviews.